Okay, today we will study the next lesson, the story of cricket. That is the 10th lesson. The story of cricket. Sports is an integral part of a healthy life. So, sport is an integral part of a healthy life. You all know that, isn't it? That is why at home you are doing, in the school you are doing, you are playing, and games period is given all that. Why it is all given to the yes, because we should not spend the whole day on studies, sitting in one place and studying. We have to give relax to our mind and body. For that we have to refresh our mind and body. We used to have some games, isn't it? So in between the period, studying period also you are having PT, isn't it, right? Because to make you energetic so that your body has to be healthy enough. Not only just eating, but giving exercise to the body. It is one way in which we amuse ourselves. Amuse means enjoy. Yes, amuse. Amuse, enjoy ourselves, complete with each other and stay fit. So we enjoy ourselves and at the same time keeping our body fit enough. Among the various sports such as hockey, football, tennis, cricket appears to be the most appealing national entertainment today, isn't it? So among the various sports, which are the various sports we mentioned? Hockey, then football, and tennis, isn't it? So among even cricket also. So nowadays you can see everywhere from small children onwards, the first game they wanted to play is cricket. They are all, yes, interested only in the play cricket, isn't it? So that is an attractive play among the children. So among all this, which is the one has to be done, cricket also is the most appealing one. So now today we are going to study about the history of cricket. How much do we really know about the game called cricket? So through this lesson, a little bit of the game, cricket, sports, cricket is being said. Now, story of cricket. How it came into existence. Cricket grew out of the many stick and ball games played in England 500 years ago. So where it has been first started? Where it has been first started is in England. About how many years back? 500. About 500 years back. The word bat is an old English word which simply means stick or cup. So I think you all know the game and what are the equipments needed for that, isn't it? You need a stick and a ball, stumps and a ball and the bat, isn't it? So in olden time, this word bat had originated in the 17th century. Clear to you? It has originated in the 17th century. And the meaning is only just a stick or a cup. It means a stick or a, even now also it is like a stick model only. It is in the form of a stick. By the 17th century, cricket had evolved enough to be recognized as a distant game. So from that century onwards up to today, isn't it? It is having the more importance among the sports. Till the middle of the 18th century, bats were roughly the same shape as hockey sticks, curving outside as the border. Have you seen the hockey sticks? Yes. It is like a curving, isn't it? That means we will come like this and have a curve like this. Yes or no? Yes. It is like this. So now, olden time, the bat which has been used for cricket also was in the same shape. Till the middle, curving outward as the bottom. There was a simple reason for this. The ball was bowed underarm. Like this, it has to go underarm. Along the ground and curve at the end of the bat gave the batsman the best chance of making contact. So that the person who is standing over the batsman, while the ball is going underarm, he is able to kick it back with the curve position of that bat. That is why the curveness was given to that stick bat. Clear to you now? Cricket grew out of many stick and ball games played in England 500 years ago. The word bat is an old English word that simply means stick or cup. By the 17th century, cricket had evolved enough to be recognizable as a distant game. Till the middle of the 18th century, bats were roughly the same shape as hockey sticks, curving outward at the bottom. Like this, curving, understood, coming as a curve. There was a simple reason for it. So there is a reason also for why that stick is having the curveness at its bottom. The ball was bowed underarm. So even today also you are playing like that, isn't it? Throwing like under your arms. Along the ground, it has to reach to the ground and the batsman will be standing on the other side. And the curve that the bat gave the batsman the best chance of making contact. So that because of that curveness, he was able to hit the ball. Clear? One of the peculiarities of cricket is that the test match. Even today also it is there, isn't it? Test match is there. Test match. Which can go for 5 days, can go max for 5 days. 5 days still end in a draw. So after going for 5 days also, it will end in a draw. Those who are interested in the game will be knowing all that, isn't it? One of the peculiarities of cricket is that the test match can go on for 5 days and still end in a match. You see in the textbook it is already given there, the stick having a curve. Can you see that? Yes, this is the curve part which is going a little bit up. No other modern team sports takes even half as much time to complete. So they are taking about 5 days, isn't it? And then going to a draw. But no other game is taking as much as time as this is taking. They are having only short time. A football match is generally over in an hour and a half. So 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and a half. Which one? Football. One and a half hour. Even baseball completes 9 innings in less than half the time. So baseball also how much? Just we can say 30 to 45 minutes, isn't it? 30 to 45 the time that it takes to play a limited overs match, the shortened version of modern cricket. So in olden times, all these other than the cricket, all other sports are taking only less time. But the cricket will last for 5 days and finally in a draw they are ending. No other modern team sport takes even half as much time to complete. A football match is generally over in an hour and a half. Even baseball completes 9 innings in less than half an time that it takes to play a limited over match and shortened version of modern cricket. And the curious character. So one character is the test match. The first one is the test match. This is the first one. Now second one, that the length of the pitch is specified 22. Second is the length of the pitch. So this lasts for 5 days, isn't it? And finish with a draw. And then next is the length is about 22 yards. Or shape of the ground is 22 yards, but the size or shape of the ground is. So they are not looking about the size or the shape of the ground, but the measurement should be correct. How much is the measurement? 22 yards. Most other team sports such as hockey and football lay down the dimensions of the playing area. But as far as other sports are concerned, they wanted to know the total dimension of that particular ground, isn't it? But here, that is shape of the size is not being concerned, only whether it is having how many yards? 22 yards. Cricket does not. Grounds can be oval like the Adelaide oval or nearly circular. It can be of any shape. It can be a circular shape or it can be in oval shape. Like the Chimbok in Chennai. A 6 at the Melbourne cricket ground needs to clear much more ground than it does at the Firozshah Court in Delhi. So there are grounds, many grounds are there. But as far as cricket is considered in those times, it is not the size or the shape of the ground, or it is not the well known of the ground, but just to finding whether there is about 22 yards. Then the pitch is ready for the match. Clear to you? So we will go through that once more. Cricket grew out of many stick and ball games played in England 500 years ago. The word bat is an old English word that simply means stick or cup. By the 17th century, cricket had evolved enough to be recognizable as a distant game. Till the middle of the 18th century, bats were roughly the same shape as hockey sticks curving outside at the bottom. There was a simple reason for this. The ball was bounded and along the ground, and the curve at the end of the bat gave the batsman the best chance of making contact. One of the peculiarities of cricket is that a test match can go on for 5 days and still end in a draw. No other modern team sport takes even half as much time to complete. Football is generally over in an hour and a half. Even baseball completes 9 innings in less than half the time that it takes to play a limited overs match, the shortened version of modern cricket. And the curious characteristics of cricket is that the length of the pitch is specified 22 yards. It should not go less than or more than that, correct? It should be 22. But the size or shape of the ground is not looking at the shape or the size of the ground. Most other team sports such as hockey and football lay down the dimensions of playing area, but as far as other sports are being concerned, they have to know about the dimension of the ground. Cricket does not. Grounds can be oval like the Adelaide oval or nearly circular like the Chimbok in Chennai. A 6 at the Melbourne cricket ground needs to clear much more ground than it does at the Firozshah called Firozshah Kota in Delhi. So which are the other grounds which are being mentioned over here? Which are the ones? Adelaide Oval or Shipuk in Chennai. Then Melbourne Cricket Ground, or Firozshah Kota in Delhi. So these are not, they are the famous grounds where cricket, hockey and football, everything is going on, isn't it? As far as these they are being concerned, these grounds has to be measured. Their dimension should be in the correct measurement, isn't it? Then only the teams can be played over there. But as far as the cricket is concerned, they are not worried about the shape and the size. Shape and size of the shape or size of the ground. So no importance is given for that, isn't it? For the cricket, the shape or size is not a concern. But what is the only thing they wanted to know? Whether it is having 22 yards. So the pitch is having the pitch should have the correct measurement, that is 22 yards. Then that ground is favorable for playing cricket. But as far as hockey or cricket or football is concerned, they have to know the dimension of the area of the ground. Clear? Now we are going to the historical part of the sports. There is a historical reason behind both these oddities. Oddities means cricket and the other. That means about the cricket of the 21st century and the 17th century. Cricket was the earliest modern team sport to be qualified. Qualified means according to the rules and regulations. Standardized according to the rules and regulations. Earliest modern team sport to be qualified, that means standardized with the rules and regulations. So there are rules and regulations which has to be followed. The rules and regulations should be followed. Understood? So it was the earliest modern team. Which one? Cricket is the earliest sport which was under a codified. Under codified, that means under the rules and the regulations. The first written laws of cricket. Laws of cricket. Was written in the year 1744. So imagine, go back to the history. In the year 1744, the first law for the cricket was codified. Understood now? This now say about the laws of cricket. What are the rules and the regulations for this sport? They stated the principal should choose from among the gentlemen present 2 umpires who shall absolutely decide all disputes. So how many umpires should be there? 2 umpires. 2 umpires who has to settle down the dispute. Dispute means the quarrel, the fight between the teams. Understood? The stump must be second. This is the first one, 2 umpires. Then the second one, the stump should be 22 inches, 22 inches high, and the ball around 6 inches. Sorry, weight about 6 inches. So first, according to the rule, first one is about the umpires. Two umpires should be there who has to settle down the disputes. Isn't it? Disputes the fight between the teams. The stumps must be 22 inches high. How much high the stump should be? 22 inches. And the bail across them 6 inches. So in between the stumps, the bail is there. Isn't it? It should be about 6 inches. Clear to you now? Have you seen 3 sticks being placed over there? 2 stumps and 1 bail. Understood? So that bail should be how much? 6 inches, and this one 22 inches. So it will be less, isn't it? Coming down. Not to the same height. Clear? The bail, yes, the ball must be between 5 and 6 ounce. The ball should be two umpires. Then second one is stump. Stump 22 inches high, and belly 6 inches. Now coming to the third, ball. Ball should be between 5 and 6. Between 5 and 6 ounce. It will be between 5 and 6 ounce. And the 2 set of stumps 22 yards. So there are 22 inches and the 2 stumps. Third, fourth one. 2 stumps. 22 yards. Yards apart. Apart means the difference. Clear to you? So these are the things according to the laws of cricket. So what are the laws of cricket? 2 umpires should be, then the stump will be of 22 inches high and the bail 6 inches, and the ball is between 5 and 6 ounce, and the set of 2 stumps should be in between 22 yards. This is that is why they said that it is the first one in the modern time, earliest modern team which was codified, isn't it? That means it was under the rules. There was a rule and there were rules and regulations for the sports. Okay? And these are the rules and the regulations where the team has to follow. Clear to you? And we have first said also about the ground also. It is not looking about the shape or the size of the ground, but just what should be the correct one? Appropriate, it should be of 22 yards. There is a historical reason behind both these odysseys. Cricket was the earliest modern team sport to be codified. The first written law of cricket was drawn up in 1744. They stated the principals shall choose from among the gentlemen present Two umpires who shall absolutely decide all disputes. The stumps must be 22 inches high and the base across them 6 inches. The ball must be between 5 or 6 ounce and the two set of stumps 22 yards apart. Apart means different is between. So we have seen first one, what all things we have seen over here. Yes, it was the team. The first one was about the test cricket and it lasted about the 5 days and in the end it ends with the draw. Then no other sports do not take that much time as the cricket. Football is generally about 1.5 hours and baseball less than half. And so they are all in the shortened version where the cricket is the longest one. That means it takes about 5 days and then also ending in a draw. Then we have seen about the ground, about the pitch, about the length of the pitch. It is of 22 yards but not concerned about the size or shape of the ground. As far as football or other games or sports are concerned, the dimension of the ground is necessary, isn't it? Not only the you would see in the length but the dimension of the whole area is being covered. But as far as cricket is concerned, the size or shape of it can be of oval or circular or any of the shape, but only the correct pitch should be of 22 yards. Then it is ready for the team. As far as these are concerned, they are all grounds where they are having the dimensions of high dimensions, isn't it? Where the other sports are being conducted. Another various characteristics of cricket is that the length of the pitch is specified 22. It should not go more or less than 22. But the size or shape of the ground is not. They are not concerned about the size. It can be circular, round, or oval or any of the shape. But the pitch should be of 22 yards. Most of the team sports such as hockey and football lay down the dimensions of playing area. They are looking about the area of the ground. Cricket does not. Grounds can be oval like the Aldian oval or nearly circular like the Chimpak in Chennai. Yes, Chimpak is the circular one and Aldian is the oval shape. At the 6th at the Melbourne cricket ground needs to clear. Melbourne cricket ground needs to clear much more ground than it does at the Firozshah, Kolkata in Delhi. There is a historical reason behind both these odysseys. Cricket was the earliest modern team sport to be codified. Codified means standardized rules and regulations. The first written laws of cricket was drawn up in 44. They stated the principle. Now, according to the law of cricket that was made in the year 1744. According to that, these are the rules and regulations where the team has to follow. They stated the principal shall choose from among the gentlemen present 2 umpires who will absolutely decide all the rules. So, first one is the mentioning of 2 umpires who has to settle down the disputes. Then the stump. Second one is the stump. Must be of 22 inches high and the base across the stump is 6 inches. Then the ball, coming to the ball must be between 5 and 6 ounce and the 2 set of stumps in between. What is the space left? 22 yards. The world first cricket club was formed in Hambleton in the 1760s and the Marylebone Cricket Club was formed in 1787. So which are the famous cricket clubs? Which are the famous cricket clubs? Hambleton 1760 and Marylebone are the famous cricket club? First cricket club was formed in Hambleton in 1760, and the Marylebone Cricket Club, that is MCC, was formed in 1787. During the 1760s and 70s, it became common to pitch the ball through the air rather than roll it along the ground. So first of all, how they used to do? To throw from one end. That means the ball will be in the air, isn't it? Going up, not touching the ground. Later, it started touching the ground. It became common to pitch the ball through the air, rather than roll it along the ground. This change gave bowlers the option of length reception through the air plus increased pace. So pace means the difference between the distance between them. So because they are not rolling into the ground, it has been pitched through the air. What had happened? Bowlers are having the options of length and reception of through the air, taking the ball through the air, plus the space increased in between them. It also opened a new possibilities for spin and swing. In response, batsmen had to master timing and shot selection. One immediate result was the replacement of the curved bat with the straight one. So now before it was having a curvedness. Now this curved had changed into straight. So there is no curvedness now. There is no curve now. In 1774, the weight of the ball was limited to between 5.5 to 500 pounds. Before that, it was between 5 and 6. Now it has been changed into 5.5 to 5.4. That means not completing 6 hours. Completing to 6 hours. In 1774, the first leg before law was published. Also around this time, a third stump became common. Before that, only 2 stumps, isn't it? Now the third one started coming in the year 1774. Third stump became common. By 1780, 3 days had become the length of major match, and this year also saw the association of first 16. So before, how many days it used to take? Before it used to take for 5 days, isn't it? So now what are the changes? The curveness, no curve for the stick. It became straight. Then about the ball, 5.5 to 534 ounce. There is a ball. This is back. Then the third stump. Before that only 2 stumps were there. Now the third stump had come, isn't it? And before it was 5 days. Now at the most only 3 days. Now only for 3 days. Before 5 days, and it entered in the draw. Isn't it? In the starting it was taken 5 days and it entered in the draw. But then that all changed in the year 1974 by 1774. Totally there was a change. The curveness of the stick had been removed and the stick was of straight one. Then the ball measurement was about 5 and 6, between 5 and 6 is in inches. And now that had come to 5.5 to 534, at the most 534 inches. Then one more stump was been placed. The third stump was placed, and the game also from 5 days it has been reduced to 3 days. Clear? There is a historical reason behind both these policies. Cricket was the earliest modern team sport to be codified. The first written laws of cricket was drawn up in 1744. They stated the principal shall choose among the gentlemen present 2 umpires players who shall absolutely decide all disputes. The stumps must be 22 inches high and the ball across them 6 inches. The ball must be between 5 and 6 ounces and the two set of stumps 22 yards apart. The world's first cricket club was found in Hamilton in 1760s and maybe Marylebone Cricket Club was found in 1784. During the 1760s and 70s, it became common to pitch the ball through the air rather than roll it along the ground. This change gave bowlers the option of length reception through the air plus increased pace. It also opened new possibilities for spin and swing. In response, batsmen had to master timing and shotting selection. One immediate result was the replacement of the curved bat with the straight one. The weight of the ball was limited to between 5.5 to 5.75 ounce and the width of the bat is 4 inches. In 1774, the first leg before law was published. Also around the time, a third stump became common. By 1780, 3 days had become the length of the major match, and this year also saw the creation of the first 6 seam cricket match. Clear to you now? So, we will stop our first episode.